We are just a few seconds away from the start of our program. If you could please clear the aisleways, take your seats, and silence those cell phones for us. Thank you.
Good evening. Please be seated. Welcome to the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing ABSN Class of 2025 pinning ceremony, and the July 2023 MSN Family Nurse Practitioner Class of 2025 white coat ceremony. I'm Dr. Brian Oxhorn. I am the Dean of the College of Nursing. I welcome our honored guests, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Today we gather not just to celebrate a milestone, but also to honor a journey marked by sleepless nights, endless exams, clinical rotations, and moments of doubt. But above it all, it is a journey defined by perseverance. Nursing school is not just for the faint of heart. In fact, I saw that on a whiteboard once a few years ago. It's a little face with tears coming down. It says, "Nursing is not for the weak." So I don't know if you guys drew it or not. But it demands more than intelligence. It demands resilience. It asks you to show up when you're exhausted, to care when you're overwhelmed, and to believe in yourself when the path ahead seems uncertain. Each of you has faced your own battles. Maybe it was juggling school with work or family. Maybe it was the emotional toll of your first patient loss. Or maybe it was simply the voice in your head that whispered, "You can't do this." And the louder voice that answered, "Watch me." Perseverance is what carried you through. It's what turned late night study sessions into the coveted 90% passing grade. It's what transformed fear into confidence and setbacks into comebacks. It's what brought you here, to this moment of accomplishment, ready to step into the world of one of the most noble professions on earth. As nurses, you will be the calm in the chaos, the steady hands in crisis, the compassionate voice when someone needs it most. And when the days get hard, and they will, remember this: you've already done something extraordinary. You've persevered through one of the most rigorous programs out there. You are ready. Let this be your legacy, not just that you became a nurse, but that you became a nurse who never gave up. Let this be your legacy. So to the class of 2025, I say this: wear your scrubs with pride, lead with your heart, and never forget the strength that got you here. The world needs your courage, your compassion, and your perseverance now more than ever. Congratulations, graduate nurses. You did it. Now, I am very honored to be able to welcome and introduce the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing faculty and staff. This group of individuals have dedicated their time and effort to provide these students with the education they need to practice safely in whatever clinical area they choose. Please stand as I call your name. Dr. Andrea LeClaire, Professor Stephanie Maston, Professor Marika Kerr, Professor Kylie Anders, Dr. Federico Calixtro, Professor Robert Fox, Dr. Barbara Tanner, Professor Mel Obasi, Professor Dorshay Dean, Dr. Beth Green, Dr. Amy Gear, Professor Augusta Arato, Dr. Jennifer Morris, Professor Ellen Eversole, Professor Nancy Bryan, Professor Juliana Marone, and Professor Chantel Jackson. And please, a round of applause for Miss Anna Guevara, our party planner. Around her somewhere. Miss Nori Daza, one of our administrative assistants. Miss Nicole Martin, administrative assistant. And on my camera right, Miss Francia Garcia. Camera left, Annie Ortega. And in the back there, Mr. Jason Gibson on AV, who's also with Roseman. All right, if I missed anybody, you're hiding. Please welcome Ms. Marika Kerr, who will read the tradition of the pinning ceremony and the lighting of the candle.
Okay, congratulations. So in the 1860s, Florence Nightingale devoted herself to caring for casualties of the Crimean War. In recognition of her service, she was awarded the Cross of St. George. Florence then extended the honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to the most deserving student graduates at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Today, nursing schools around the world give a nursing pin to represent a Medal of Excellence to their student nurses upon graduation. The Roseman nursing pin is designed in the university colors of burgundy and silver. The shape of the pin symbolizes the unique block curriculum of the Roseman program. Each side of the pin represents the College of Nursing core values of service, integrity, innovation, and knowledge. The lamp of knowledge on the lower half of the pin signifies the nurse's science-based knowledge and commitment to lifelong learning, which are foundational principles of professional nursing practice. The lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion that Florence Nightingale administered to the sick and the injured in the practice of her nursing. After nurses were pinned, Mrs. Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. Today, we carry on the ceremonial tradition, passing of the light.
I would like to invite to the podium your class speaker, Ms. Rebecca Mivshek.
I hope I got all my tears out today after that exit exam. I didn't tell my family and friends I was doing this, so surprise! Okay. Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, future nurses. I want to begin by thanking my classmates for this incredible honor. For standing up here tonight, I'm truly so humbled to be chosen to speak on behalf of such a strong, inspiring, and slightly sleep-deprived group of future nurses. As the Pulitzer Prize-winning poet of our generation, Kendrick Lamar, once said, "Sit down, be humble, but not tonight. Tonight we stand tall and we stand proud." So with that being said, class of 2025, stand up. No, really stand up. Don't be shy. We survived ATI purgatory, terrifying sim labs, 6 a.m. clinicals, and more virtual day case studies than any human should have to endure. You've earned this, so give yourself the biggest, wildest, most chaotic round of applause, because we did that. Okay, sit down. Now, this journey didn't just start 17 months ago in that nerve-wracking 3-day-long orientation. For some of us, it began a lifetime ago. It's been a lifelong dream. For others, it was a dream that always felt just a little out of reach. Or maybe it was the path that our titas in the Philippines told us to take. Or perhaps it was the one that we found through loss, love, or starting over. But no matter how we got here, we did. Tonight I want to talk about something that everyone in this room knows well, and that's fear. Fear of public speaking, fear of failing that test you studied all night or week for, fear of showing up to clinicals and the nurses are, well, the nurses, fear of not being smart enough, fear of completely changing your life in your 4th decade, fear of being undeserving of success. Wait, this is like my list of fears, sorry. Maybe, but I know I'm not the only one that walked into this program with fear whispering in my ear. We didn't let it stop us. Fear became the motivator. It became the gut check. It became a point of reference. It reminded us that we were growing, that we were doing something really hard, and that it really mattered. And as we step into this next chapter, I hope that we are, but not so comfortable that we become complacent or fear less. Because that little bit of fear means we care. It means we're still pushing ourselves to be better for our patients, for our communities, and for ourselves. Over the past year and a half, we've become human highlighters, caffeine-fueled note takers, experts in pretending we weren't panicking during all of those head-to-toe assessments. We've cried together, we've crammed together, we've comforted each other during those clinical wipeouts, and somewhere in all that chaos, we became nurses. As we step into our nursing careers, we're taking with us these little voices in our heads that we will hear forever, like Dr. York drilling into our brains. If you know your normals, you know your abnormals. Or like Professor Dean, if you haven't looked at your patient's butt today, you haven't nursed today. These aren't just one-liners. They're survival tools, lifelines, and to be honest, they're probably tattooed in our brains at this point. To my classmates, you are the most resilient, passionate, hilarious, and strangest group of people I've ever met. Thank you for the inside jokes, the shared study guides, rallying around those EBRs, and all those group texts that kept us all going. To our professors, thank you for challenging us, believing in us, pushing us to think critically, act compassionately, and to grow into the nurses we are becoming. Your guidance shaped this journey more than you know. To our friends and family, thank you for lifting us when we couldn't lift ourselves, for being our patients when we were practicing our Foley catheter insertions or sterile techniques. Thanks, babe. For celebrating with us every time we passed those assessments, thanks to the EBRs, and those reassessments. Your love truly carried us through when we couldn't carry ourselves. And to my parents, your love has never left me, and I carry you with me into every patient room, in every small act of compassion, and this pin is for you. We're not just entering a career, we're entering people's lives. We'll be there on their best days, on their please just sit with me days, on their worst days, and sometimes on their last days. That's not just a job, that's a calling. And yes, we'll still be afraid sometimes, but that fear won't lead us, we will. Because we've got each other, we've got heart, we've got hustle, and like Kendrick said, they not like us. Thank you.
All right, and the moment we've been waiting for, the pinning ceremony and lighting of the lamp. Dr. Andrea LeClaire will read the names of the graduates. I will hand out the pins, and Professor Kylie Enders will light the candles.
Alfred Lord Aguinaldo being pinned by Maria Louise Aguinaldo and Aaron Ford. Kylie Atuaye being pinned by Alan Atuaye. Amul Abdullahi being pinned by Mahubo Darai. Sade Bagley being pinned by Amber Jackson. Tranae Baker being pinned by Latasha Baker. Reese August Birchie being pinned by Suzanne and David Birchie. Jocelyn Borjorquez being pinned by Rosie Floves. Gabriela Carranza being pinned by Juan Carranza and Edadina Lopez. John Casey being pinned by Professor Mello Bassi. Megan Chamberlain being pinned by Kyle and Jackson Chamberlain. Alexis Bree Coda, being pinned by Ben Ward. Jonathan Angelo Cross, being pinned by Daniel Gasper Rangel. Michael Cuizon, being pinned by Jalika Tan. Anna Cunningham, being pinned by Robert Cunningham. Haley Davis, being pinned by Dr. Brian Oxhorn. Sean Dong, being pinned by Richard Chen. Jessica Donis, being pinned by Paula Donis and Claudia Rulas. Alyssa Driscoll, being pinned by Lida Sanchez. Kelly Entz, being pinned by Lori Guyton and Kinsey Entz. Georgina Yasmin Doranilla Gaddy, being pinned by Christina Doranilla Gaddy. Amy Garcia, being pinned by Zachary MacArthur. Kylie James, being pinned by Marcus James. Lizette Guerrero, being pinned by Vincent Guerrero. Bridget Nye Corco Hammond, being pinned by Dr. Joseph Hammond. Jada Hancock, being pinned by Jason Kelly. Mackenzie Harkey, being pinned by Jackie Belcher. Anastasia Shu, being pinned by Lisa and Greg Shu. Robin Ikimoto, being pinned by Lauren Ikimoto. Hunter Johnson, being pinned by Brooke Johnson. Megan Johnson, being pinned by Brent Johnson and Camille Johnson. Cassandra Deanna Jones, being pinned by Karina Kaluga Gonzalez and Mario Gonzalez. Asif Mian, being pinned by Pierre Vivier and Rani Mian. Rebecca Mivshek, being pinned by Roberto Garcia. Jaireen Moniz, being pinned by Leila Villegas and Gregory Martorano. Riza Faye Pada, being pinned by Perlita and Rodolfo Pada. Romar Papa being pinned by Dolores and Rodolfo Papa. Ava Pearson being pinned by Aisha Pearson. Alida Ragwindon being pinned by Alexandra and Arian Ragwindon. Tabitha Rays being pinned by June and Ray Rays. Maxine Camino Rodriguez being pinned by Victoria Camino. Dakota Rossi being pinned by Gina Bradbury. Kyrie Sampson being pinned by Mary Spriggs. Kylie Shea being pinned by Brian Shea. Adva Solomon being pinned by Shahar Solomon. Azalea Stamps being pinned by Jessica Jones. Sante Thomas being pinned by Bryce Smith. Fatima Turi being pinned by Layla Turi. Hua Tran being pinned by Yen Vo. Haley Drew Villarreal being pinned by Layla Rose Villarreal and Nohia Serbana. Cambria Wyndham, being pinned by Katie and Christy Falconer. Susan Zong, being pinned by Tony Zong.
It is a privilege and honor to stand before everyone today to present the notable achievements of our graduate students. These ambitious students entrusted Roseman to provide them with a quality education that many of them already had come to know as Roseman alumni. I speak for all the faculty by saying how grateful we are and a sincere thank you. So with that, I would like to recognize the high achievement gained by these students as they are ready to embark on their career journey as advanced practice nurses. To signify this, a white coat ceremony will be conducted tonight that is symbolic of their career progression as a new primary healthcare providers. The white coat ceremony is the oldest and most well-known program of the Gold Foundation. The Arnold P. Gold Foundation established the white coat ceremony in 1993. The first white coat ceremony took place in 1993 at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. At that time, Dr. Arnold Gold was a professor of clinical neurology and professor of clinical pediatrics. He noted that the existing practice of having students take the Hippocratic Oath at the end of their medical training occurred 4 years too late. In 2014, recognizing the vital role nurses play in healthcare, the Gold Foundation partnered with the American Association of Colleges of Nursing to adopt a white coat ceremony for nursing. More than 360 School of Nursing now participate, and the number continues to grow. The Gold Foundation instituted the white coat ceremony to emphasize humanism in medicine. Like physicians, the white coat ceremony is an event that many nurse practitioner students take part to commemorate nursing grads who are to assume new roles in advanced practice nursing. To symbolize this tradition, students are coated by their faculty member the iconic white coat often worn by healthcare professionals, symbolizing the nurse's tradition to the role as a healthcare provider. In addition to the white coat, students will be given a pin provided by the Gold Foundation that commemorates the white coat ceremony. Featured on the pin is a gold Mobius loop that symbolizes the continuous bond of trust, respect, and communication, when ultimately humanism is the very center of patient care. We encourage our graduates to proudly wear their pin as a reminder of their oath to keep healthcare human. Thank you. So now we would like to invite your graduate class speaker, at this time, Ms. Nicole Cheney.
also didn't tell my family I was doing this, so surprise! Handy dandy phone. Let me just bring it up real quick. First, congratulations to the BSN. Nurses make my life easier. I've grown so much as a nurse, and you guys are just starting an amazing, amazing career. So I'm really excited for you guys. I want to start off by giving a big round of applause for all of BSN and my one other master's student over there. So we've survived countless hours of clinicals, countless patient logs, and like 500 cups of coffee, and that was just last week. It was a feat. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. We made it. If you're like me, you probably spent the last few months powered by coffee, prayer, and pure adrenaline. We studied until our eyes have burned, cried in our car during lunch breaks, and told more patients that we can count, you're gonna make it through this. And while in the back of our head, we're thinking the same thing, hopefully I can make it through this shift, right? Let's be honest, being a student in Las Vegas is not about flashing lights and jackpot wins. The only thing we were gambling with is how many hours of sleep we can survive on. And a little bit of a spoiler, the house always wins. But what we lacked in sleep, we made up in beautiful moments, like the moment a patient finally smiled after days of pain, the moment someone trusted us enough to share their fears about their diagnosis, and the countless other moments we showed up for, tired, over-caffeinated, emotionally spent, but still led with empathy, compassion, and purpose. We didn't just learn medicine, we learned people. We learned how to be present for them, not as just future providers, but also as human beings who care very deeply. And now, we wear the white coat, not a symbol of perfection, but as a reminder of the responsibility, the humility, and the lifetime learning that's going to happen. Because let's face it, we'll still probably Google a drug interaction at 2 a.m. And that's okay. Growth doesn't end with graduation. In fact, it is just the beginning. To our faculty, little personal note, I started my ABSN here at Roseman, so seeing faculty from when I was a nursing student here to now seeing them sitting here as a graduate, it's kind of emotional. But thank you guys so much for pushing us, even when we wanted to melt in our scrubs. Thank you for the feedback and the patience and replying to emails when people should be dreaming, not diagnosing. To our families and loved ones, thank you for all you do, for cheering us on through meltdowns and caffeine overdoses and all those long disappearances we called study sessions. And to the most thing I'm thankful for my family is saying, maybe it's time to switch careers. So as we step forward, white coats on, stethoscopes around our necks, and heads held high, let us never forget the heart behind medicine. Let us lead with compassion, listen with empathy, and earn the trust we're given, one patient at a time. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's go change the world after a vacation. Thank you guys, congratulations.
Okay, before you sit down, could I have the graduate nursing students please come up to the stage? Nicole Cheney. Eduardo Trujillo.
Bright lights. Congratulations, everyone. You guys work so hard. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. I'm Dr. Barbara Tanner, and if you guys would like to, if I get to my place here, if you guys would, everybody would like to look at the back of your pamphlet there. There's the nursing oath. So, well, this is indeed a very proud moment for all of us. Graduates, you are here this evening to be recognized and congratulated. I would like to encourage all of you to continue lifelong learning, to stay current in your practices, and to always adhere to professional standards of nursing practice. Graduates, please stand and raise your right hand as we pledge the nursing oath together. I would also like to invite all nurses present in the audience to join us as well. You'll find this oath, like I said, on the back of your pamphlet. Taking a nursing oath is our pledge as nurses to always perform at our highest level and to provide the best care possible to patients, families, and the communities that we serve. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to practice professional nursing with all my skills and the understanding I possess without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status of those entrusted to my care, sparing no effort to preserve quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession. You may be seated. Thank you.
So at this time, we would like to recognize the members of the Nursing Honor Society. Students who will have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership. The asterisk after a student's name in the program indicates that the student is a member of the Roseman Nursing Honor Society. Please stand as I call your name, face the audience, and remain standing until all students' names have been called. Reese August Birdsey. Megan Chamberlain, Treasurer. Jonathan Angelo Kraus. Cassandra Diana Jones. Asif Mia. Jayrin Moniz. Cambria Windan. Please join me in thanking the 2025 Nursing Honor Society members for the various services they have provided to the community, the nursing profession, and to Roseman University of Health Sciences. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations, students. Founded in 1952, the National Student Nurse Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. The many activities participated in by these students develop continuous, lifelong learning and ethics of the profession. These students are known throughout the community for their hard work and compassion. I am very proud of the student who has demonstrated their integrity, compassion, humanity, and professionalism, and would like to recognize them today for their contributions to the community. Member, please stand as I call your name. Megan Chamberlain. You may be seated.
Me again. Okay, so we got a couple going on here. So Maternal and Neonatal Student Nurse Association. Again, I'm Dr. Barbara Tanner. MANSNA was created by nursing students who want to prepare themselves for a career in women's health, obstetrics, and neonatal health. Our goal is to inspire and work collaboratively, to improve maternal and neonatal health and outcomes as future nurses. Each month, we provide education as well as activities that will help students gain knowledge that will also help them in their nursing careers. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Sade Bagley. Megan Chamberlain. Haley Davis. Jada Hancock. Kylie Garner James. Cassandra Jones, Vice President. Ava Michaela Pearson, Fundraising Chair. Maxine Rodriguez. And Cambria Wyndham. Thank you for being on the MANSNA team. You may be seated. CESNA, or the Critical Care and Emergency Student Nurses Association, was established to help students interested in critical care and emergency nursing fields have a platform to learn more about each of those specialties. The organization focuses on educating students through presentations from specialists, promoting nursing apprenticeship opportunities, and doing volunteer work for the local community. During a disaster, the advanced triage system utilizes a color coding scheme. Red tags are used to label those who cannot survive without immediate treatment, but do have a chance of survival. CESNA chose the color red to honor this system. Each CESNA member proudly wears their red cords to symbolize their devotion. CESNA members, please rise as your name is called. Kaylee Tueya. Reese Birchie. Jocelyn Borregas. Jonathan Cross. Haley Davis. Jada Hancock. Asif Maya. Jareen Moniz. Ava Michaela Pearson. Cambria Wyndham. Thank you so much for serving on the team. You can be seated.
The Asian American Pacific Islander Nurses Association of Nevada, Roseman University Student Nurses Association. It's called APINA RASNA for short. It has a goal to unify APINA nurses in Nevada and beyond. This association's aim is to facilitate and promote networking, developing collaborative partnerships between nursing students, professional nurses, nurse researchers, nurse educators, advanced practice nurses, and community affiliates with the purpose of identifying the healthcare needs of Asian American Pacific Islanders in our community and optimizing resources to promote healthy living and improving lives. APINA RASNA members participate in collaborative partnerships in providing community outreach events. Through these activities, the goal is to encourage the continuation of the commitment the students develop as our school's representatives to be vibrant and active members of the local community. APINA members and outgoing officers, please stand and face the audience as your name is called. Kylie Atuaya, President. Maxine Rodriguez, Vice President. Riza Faye Pada, Treasurer. Alida Ragindin, Head of Memberships Committee. Alfred Lord Aguinaldo. Jaslyn Bojorquez. Jonathan Cross. And Cassandra Jones. Thank you. You may be seated.
The Global Health Student Nurses Association, or GHSNA, strives to create and provide opportunities for all members to engage and serve nationally, globally, and beyond the classroom setting. GHSNA serves as a link to all nursing students and professional nurses for local and global health experiences. This year, GHSNA has implemented many local community services and educational events. In recent years, Roseman nursing students and faculty have been involved with international mission trips to countries like Guatemala, Peru, Uganda, and the Philippines. So we have a student who has been a member, and please stand as I call your name and face the audience. Maxine Camino Rodriguez. Thank you so much for your service to GHSNA. All right, cohort class officers. At this time, we would like to recognize the cohort class officers. Please stand to be recognized. Class President, John Daniel Casey. Vice President, Fatma Toure. Secretary, Jocelyn Borquez. And Treasurer, Rebecca Ann Ash. And Rebecca Mivshek. We appreciate your willingness to provide leadership in the cohort and professionalism in interactions with the College of Nursing. Thank you very much. You may be seated. All right, next up is the Spirit of Nursing Award. It is always a privilege to recognize the individuals who quietly yet powerfully shape the heart of our school and our community. Today we honor students whose exceptional professionalism and unwavering dedication have made a lasting impact. This individual carries themselves with a quiet, unassuming grace. In extracurricular settings, they consistently demonstrate a natural leadership that inspires trust and admiration from peers, faculty, and community members alike. They've been a visible and active presence at community events, representing our school with pride and humility. More than that, they've served as a role model and mentor, collaborating across student organizations and setting a high standard for what it means to lead with integrity, compassion, and purpose. What makes this person truly remarkable is their ability to balance it all: academic excellence, family responsibilities, and deep community involvement. In doing so, they leave behind a legacy that reminds us all of what's possible when we pursue our goals with resilience, purpose, and heart. And so it is my great pleasure to announce the recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award, Kaylee Atua. Let's give her a round of applause for all she has done and all she continues to inspire in us. Congratulations. Right, it is our collective honor and pleasure to recognize a student who truly exemplifies the values at the heart of nursing profession. Throughout their time in the program, this individual has been nothing short of exceptional. We have had the opportunity to teach them in didactic classes, and each time they have impressed us with their engagement, curiosity, and commitment to learning. They are always fully present in class, asking thoughtful questions, contributing to discussions, and setting a quiet but powerful example for their peers. We've also heard consistent and glowing feedback from their clinical facilitators who describe them as outstanding presence in the clinical setting, bringing not only skill and professionalism, but also compassion, confidence, and a genuine desire to care. This student is someone who naturally lifts others up. They always are ready to lend a helping hand, support classmates, and find meaningful ways to contribute both inside and outside the classroom. In every way, this student embodies the values and vision behind the Spirit of Nursing Award. And so, on our behalf of our entire team, we are proud to present this year's award to Kelly Caden Entz. Please, please join us in celebrating their incredible achievements and well-deserved recognition.
For the Dean's Award, on behalf of the faculty, it is our great pleasure to present the Dean's Award, an honor given to a student who consistently demonstrates excellence, leadership, and a strong commitment to the profession of nursing. This individual has been a proactive throughout the program, working both independently and collaboratively within their scope of practice. They are resourceful, productive, and always focused on growth. What sets them apart is not just their ability to succeed, but their ability to connect the dots quickly and insightfully between didactic learning and real-world nursing practice. Their professionalism and strong work ethic are evident in everything they do, from clinical work to classroom engagement. In post-conference discussions, they are an active and thoughtful voice, raising questions, sharing insights, and encouraging the development of those around them. They are deeply supportive of their peers and help foster a positive, collaborative learning environment. This individual consistently stands out as a leader. Their written work reflects clarity, thoughtfulness, and high standards, and their presence elevates the group as a whole. We are proud to recognize this year's recipient, Cambria Windham.
Okay, the last one. And congratulations to all of you. Hope to see you again, okay? So the Graduate Nursing Excellence Award. The Nurse Practitioner Student Award was established to honor students who demonstrate exceptional dedication, clinical excellence, and compassion in the field of nurse practitioner. Faculty members nominate students who has not only excelled academically, but also has shown unwavering commitment to patient-centered care and the advancement of the nurse practitioner profession. The award recognizes a student who exemplifies the core values of our professions: integrity, knowledge, compassion, advocacy. The recipient consistently demonstrates a high level of professionalism, which has only deepened as they progress to their nursing education. The student has received numerous compliments from clinical preceptors who frequently praise the recipient's clinical competency and proficiency in delivering exceptional primary care to individuals and families. It is envisioned that this recipient will continue to grow into an outstanding nurse practitioner and leader, truly embodying the essence of advanced practice nursing. The recipient of the Graduate Student Excellence Award is Ms. Nicole Cheney.
All right, as we complete the formal part of our ceremony, I'd like to share a few parting words with the graduates, since this is the last time I'll have their attention as a group. You are entering the world as a professional registered nurse, or in the case of the back row, professional registered nurse advanced practice from nurse practitioner, board certified, all those letters. You represent the future of our profession, and I challenge you to ask yourselves each and every day, how should I be, not what should I do? I ask you to think about your character, your values, your virtues, your ability to act outstandingly. Let your why shine through. Your journey of discovery does not end here. Continue to ask yourself in each new challenging situation, how should I be? You've mastered the 5 rights of medication administration, but I'm going to leave you with a new set of 5 rights. And that is, always act at the right time regarding the right thing towards the right person with the right intention and in the right way. Now you can be the role model for those you interact with and care for. As you go forth and be fruitful, remember, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Congratulations once again, graduates. This does conclude our pinning ceremony. I thank you all for being here this evening. If I would ask the students to please stand, turn, and let's give a round of applause for your loved ones. We provide emotional, financial, nutritional support, all those good things. I thank you, parents and loved ones. You can have them back. We're done with them. I would ask that everybody remain seated till the faculty and students parade out the door. We'll turn right around and come back in, and then we have refreshments on each side of the room to join us for a little celebration. With that, cue the music.
You know the bed feels warmer, sleeping